Good evening, folks. Hello, everyone. Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. What's up, Fury? Arcane, Numberless Dread, PM Collector Boy, Manic, Mizroy, Arcane, Deep. Hi, everybody. Happy, what's today? What's today? The day that ends in Y, I know that. Happy, well, whatever day it is. Happy Star Wars Day. That's what it is. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. I'm doing great in Mario Day. Happy early Cinco de Mayo. Yes, indeed. Depending on where you are in the world. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. This is my big surprise. We're doing Fallen Order. I don't think anybody guessed this one. I know a lot of guesses were bandied about today. You always stream. But yeah, I think someone guessed the sequel, Jedi Survivor, but I don't think anybody landed on Fallen Order. But yeah, cheers everybody. Hope you're doing well. I am surprised. I'm always surprised. What's up, Lord Crispin? Good to see you. But yeah, I always wanted to play this, frankly. When it came, I didn't get it when it came out. What's up, Satellite? Good to see you. I didn't get it when it came out. I ended up watching our friend Tino over on Badweed. I watched him play most of this game, I think. Actually, I think between him and another friend of mine that was streaming at the time, I think I've actually watched most of this game. But I mean, this would have been like 5 years ago. I don't have a Star Wars hat. I should have a Star Wars hat, but I don't, Dave. I'm sorry. I'll get those coins back to you later. Survivor's about $14. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, I was actually gifted this by one of our longtime and wayward viewers a while back. And then, as is my way, just didn't get around to it. I've had this in the back of my mind for a long time. Pretty much every time May the 4th comes around, I debate doing this one. And most years, I've got other stuff on my mind. Like, I've got other things that I want to jump over to. And for a while, we were working our way through the Kyle Katarn series. Dark Forces, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, Jedi Academy. That took up a couple years of our time. But yeah, this just seemed like the right time to do it. This seemed like a good time to jump in here. We need to keep count of stupid Star Wars. What's up, Around the Board? Good to see you. Survivor on PC is actually playable now. It still crashes a bit. Oh, ouch. Yikes. Bunch of VM Markiplier slowly going insane playing White Knuckle. Played Survivor on release day and your rig fine. Nice. Nice. Yeah, if I enjoy this, I'll probably pick up Survivor. But we'll see. Actually, if we can be honest here for a second, the real reason I'm doing this, they put a bunch of the characters from this game into my dumb Star Wars phone game a couple years ago, and the main character, Cal, is really important. Like, I use him all the time. And yes, I have seen this game played before, but I don't actually remember a ton about it. So I don't know why he's important or like what he does. So I kind of want to fill in the gaps here. Of course it loops back to Galaxy of Heroes. I mean, there's a really decent chance that I have played Galaxy of Heroes more than any other Star Wars game in my life. Because I've been playing it for 5 years. I'm in there every day doing stuff. Like farming new characters or getting new gear, or making tweaks to my roster, doing the dumb tournament stuff. I've probably spent more time in that than any other Star Wars game, and oh boy. He has a poncho, that's why. How does it compare versus Star Trek Timelines? I quit playing Timeline for one very, very specific reason. Timelines is honestly a really good game. It has surprisingly good PvP. I got way into the Gauntlet, the multiplayer mode, the multiplayer versus mode in Star Trek Timelines. Like, I was in there. I was loving it. That was my thing. They make it really easy to get a shitload of characters because there's like 1,200 characters in that game. And tons of ships and stuff. The problem, the thing that killed Star Trek Timelines for me, is that you have a roster limit. And for a game with 1,200 people in it, your starting roster limit of like 200 is agony. It is so painful. And I got so sick of trying to shuffle characters around and dumping ones that I wasn't ready to work on, but might want to work on someday, and keeping copies of people around. And yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. I loved it. It was, in a way, it was kind of more fun than the dumb Star Wars phone game. It was more fun than Galaxy of Heroes, but that one pain point just tanked it for me. I couldn't do it. Galaxy of Heroes is a real slow grind, but you're guaranteed to get what you want eventually with enough planning and patience, and there's no roster limit. You can have everybody if you want. I get why companies did that if they're going to sell you more slots. Oh, and you better believe the Star Trek Timelines will sell you slots. They will sell you lots of slots. They will sell you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of slots. And I have to assume that they make a fair bit of money doing it. But they ain't making any more money off of me. I actually spent quite a bit of money on Star Trek Timeline. They did have really good monthly deals on like super good characters and stuff, and I bought that for a while. Once they had that roster limit, I was like, so. Play gacha games with the physical cards, so I'm doing my phone. That's probably smart. And it's also got that eventual resale value too. Played several games where your decks or whatnot are capped and there's no way to raise it. That's brutal, yeah. Warframe wouldn't feel quite so bad if starting limit was so ridiculously tiny. Yeah. Cannot possibly understanding this correctly. You can run out of space for the characters they want you to pay them to pull. Yes. Yes. You are understanding this correctly, Satellite. There are 1,200 characters in the game. They want you to get them all. They want you to throw money at them to get them. But they also want you to throw money at them to keep them. If you pull characters over your roster limit in Star Trek Timelines, I think you have 7 days before they're obliterated from existence. And it doesn't matter what kind of character it is. When I was playing, I was super big on the PvP mode, and there were characters that you could only get from the PvP mode that had like a .something% chance to drop from like the best boxes if you top the standings for that cycle. And I collected a bunch of them. And even those characters, if your roster was capped out and you got one of those characters and you have space for them, yep, they were on a timer. I'm also understanding why you stopped. Seems like some bullshit. It's a pain point. Mobile games, well, shitty mobile games, which unfortunately is the majority of them, are built around pain point. They are designed to squeeze you for money, not too hard. They don't want to squeeze you hard enough that you quit. That's what happened to me in Timeline. They want to squeeze you just hard enough that you'll spend a little bit of money to get past that pain point. They have to squeeze you enough so you can't ignore it, but they can't squeeze you too much, or they'll squeeze you out of the game. Your holofoil Picard with extra head reflectivity could just vanish. Yep. Yep. And there were definitely some times when they're... Because they would also do, like, big pull events, where, like, you do an event and you get a whole bunch of random pulls of random rare characters. And, yeah, sometimes I'd be 5 or 6 characters over the limit, scrambling to figure out, like, who I'm gonna ditch forever so I can keep my cool-ass new characters. Is one of the characters Damar with Kanar? Yes. Yes, it is. It's on the Path of Exile. I can also understand the game is free. Stash tabs and cosmetics with pays for the show. Yeah, there are right ways and wrong ways to do free-to-play. Roster limits are extremely wrong. They are a cardinal sin. They cannot be allowed. It is unacceptable. Yeah. In a perfect world, free-to-play games would monetize off of cosmetics only. And it would basically work like a donation system. If people really like the game, then they can pay to make their characters pretty or special or whatever. And that would be that. And outside of that, everyone would have exactly the same gameplay experience. But that does not make enough money for companies to develop and run free-to-play games, so they resort to pain points. How much actual money were you talking to raise the limit, and why were you so determined not to pay it? Shit. I can check real quick, I guess. Hang on. Because I still have it on my phone. I help out my old guild every once in a while when they're doing raid stuff, because you need specific characters for it. So I never actually uninstalled it, but I do not play anymore. Spent some money on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links because of a sale, and the meta used a version of my, at the time, IRL deck. Oh, that does sound nice. Alright, let me see here. What do they want? Because you know how mobile games work, too. You got to do the conversion. Like, it's going to cost X number of crystals to expand your roster. And then... Nope, not that. And then what do crystals cost in the store and stuff? Okay. So my old account had 280 crew slots. I could add new ones for 2,400 and you get 5 new crew slots for 2,450 crystals. Now, how much would it cost to buy that in the store? That would cost you... that would cost you... You would get 5 slots for somewhere on the order of about $30 to $35. 5 slots. We're talking like $7 a slot, roughly. Did I mention that there's like 1,200 characters in the game? Gonna stick with my dumb Star Wars phone game, thank you. Okay, no, I completely understand. Starting Genshin now would be a bad idea anyway, just how much you need to be caught up. Yeah, I don't play Genshin style game. Like, how does that work? Because it's kind of like the Genshin style games are sort of like open world explory actiony sort of things. So like, how many characters do you even need in games like that? Or is it one of those things where like the characters aren't such a big deal, like you need like super rare weapons for them that only drop from banners or something? I pay a little bit of money on Marvel Snap to get some of the premium currency, specifically because of variant art on cards. You have teams of 4. There's a lot of possible teams. Okay, I gotcha. So you need different teams for different content then. Enjoy Genshin Phase. The open world bits clash really hard with the character building. Every gacha game will manage to get a blood meal out of you at least once. Look, straight up, I've spent a fair bit of money on my Star Wars game, and I will probably spend more in the future. I can't really regret that, because again, I've been playing that game for 5 years now, and I was pleased with the value I got out of the things that I paid for. Like, I hold out for really good deals in that game, you know. Relative to what, I don't know. It's all make-believe convenience bullshit. But yeah, the Star Wars game is an absolutely god-awful money sink if you try to get characters right when they come out, because right when they come out, they're pretty much only for cash. But if you wait until they're farmable, which is like 2 months down the line from the release, then yeah, you don't really have to pay anything. I bought a couple. They've started doing packs now where they bundle up a bunch of the older characters that you need to unlock newer characters. And you can just buy them all ready to go for a seriously discounted price. I bought several of those, which helped me catch up. What's up, Cass? Have you take a look at this at some point? More than a look, we're gonna do this whole game. I'm committing to that. You might notice there's no voting options tonight. This is not democracy. This is imperial rule. We're getting through this game. Unless I fucking hate it. I don't expect that to happen. Depends on what you want to accomplish. Given character can have a couple teams on it. Usually it's based around one character dealing the most damage. Okay. Most of my Magic the Gathering arena fancy currency. Went to fancy land art. Oh, nice. I don't mean it's hard to build characters. It's hard to get the content you need to get the stuff. I see. I gotcha. Good evening, Bulwark. Good to see you. Can't hang around long. I ran across the upcoming shmup. Wanted to drop the link here, so it looks fantastic. Let me get that. Reset the death counter. Yes, good call, actually. Good call. Let me do that while I'm tapped out. Oh, that looks cute. I like that. I like the pixel art on that. Yeah, the website looks very nice. Extremely nice. All right. Okay. Death counter reset. So yeah. Probably gonna die a fair bit in this chat. This is this may also be our Souls adjacent game for the year. I don't play a ton of them. They tend to take it out of me. I know somebody's probably also gonna argue with that assessment. That's what it looks like to me. Close enough. Third person deliberate action thing. So yeah, it counts, chat. Counts for me. So speaking of which, I want to get to this. I am very excited to play this. I have been looking forward to this for a while. You know that. I've been looking forward to this so much I moved streams around so I could do an extra night of it this week. So yeah, welcome to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We're starting it up tonight, and this is a full playthrough. We got 4 nights to do this week. Tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Probably gonna roll over into next week too. I think it's a pretty big game. Like, not huge, but yeah. Thursday, the Power Hours are back. We were back with April of 1995. That's the Stargate cover issue. And oh boy, who can't wait to play some SNES Stargate. And then Power Hours will continue into Saturday. And then Friday, right now, I don't have a plan yet. We'll see what I feel like as we get closer to it. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the week hasn't even started yet. It's Sunday. I don't stream on Sundays. I don't think about streams on Sundays. So yeah. It says this is Souls like it's long. Difficulty adjustments. The game recommends Jedi Master, maybe choose Jedi Knight. Yeah, I don't plan on pushing myself with this. Guess I can only play Bloodborne for so long in a session, so I have to put it down. I mean, the last Souls like I did on this channel was Dark Souls 1, which I've beaten before, and I got so tired of it by the end, I just I just cut it right there. So no, I'm not streaming tonight. No. Oh God, why didn't you see a lot of people in Stormtrooper costumes at the premiere of the latest Star Wars movie? I don't know. I don't know. They missed. Okay, that's pretty funny. All right, let's go through the options real quick. Make sure everything's all set. I want to make sure subtitles are on for folks. And also, I know they're going to tutorialize me about this, chat, but it's just kind of good to know what's going to be expected. What we're gonna do here. Gameplay. Oh, cool. You can disable stuff like button mashes and QuickTime events. I'm not going to, but it's really neat that they do that. I see subtitles. Subtitles, yes. Visuals. I will leave these on for now, but I'm pretty sure motion blurs and probably chromatic aberration are getting turned off. Epic. Everything is epic. Whatever, man. Sure. Whatever. No idea why subtitles default to off these days. Well, okay. Personally, if I'm playing a game by myself, I play with subtitles off. Subtitles for me are useful but distracting. If there are subtitles on the screen, I am going to read them. And in a game where everything is already in English anyway, and I can hear it fine, I would rather focus on the visuals while I'm listening to it. So, but of course, I am streaming. People are watching this on all kinds of devices with all kinds of audio setups. So we do subtitles for the benefit of all. Can't manage without subtitles. Always have them on. Yeah. No, I get you. I get you. Yeah. My personal preference is subtitles off. But of course, when I'm streaming, subtitles always on. Let us begin our new journey, chat. Oh, this is neat. This is neat. Let's do Jedi Knight. We'll start on Jedi Knight. If I get bored, if it's too easy, chat, and I get bored, we can always push it up. Where's Jedi Squire? Jedi Piss Boy. Oh, it's a hold. Okay. Oh, my eyes. Be one of those blind Jedi. Super oddish mode. Okay, story mode. This game is super cheap right now. This looks fun. I'll probably grab it. That is nice and rumbly. And fake out.
I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. It's gonna be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's our score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get to work.
I love how everything here looks
Right
like
behind you.
absolute shit, except Cal's hair. It's just perfect. All right, here we are. We're Cal Kestis. Something I always find hilarious about his character's run cycle, it looks like he shit his pants. Okay, so, alright, so for the less Star Wars versed among us, these are not Imperial Star Destroyers. These are the old Republic Proto Star Destroyers. They're the Venator classes. These are what the Jedi and Clone Troopers went around in the Clone Wars. So, obviously, the Empire doesn't have a whole lot of use for these anymore, so they're getting all broken down. Early Alpha Star Destroyers, yeah. Yes, those things could do surface landings. They did some of that in the Clone Wars, right? I have a jump button. It's a gonk! Very colorful gonk. They have really interesting docking bays down the middle of them, where like the top middle of the ship opens up and like stuff comes out from there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the Victory Star Destroyers were the beta versions. I don't think any of those are in the movies, but they're an interesting midpoint between the Venators and the Imperials. Does person have a sword yet? No. He is a...
Don't worry about it.
He is a ship-breaking scrubby scrub.
I don't think these tools are gonna make it through the shift.
Up here.
You say that every time.
Yes, if you
Remember the old days?
if you played the old TIE Fighter game, you know Victory class Star Destroyers real well. Oh, I guess we're up there. That's one of the old Trade Federation
Yeah,
droid
look at
control
that.
ships.
A separatist ship.
I was just
Haven't
saying
seen
that.
a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her will be big money. All right, let's go.
That's fucking cool, man. This workplace is not ADA compliant. I mean, that's kind of the whole Imperial MO, isn't it? I mean, they built the Death Star with all kinds of like infinite pits and stuff.
Look out!
Hands up!
Hey, you okay?
Good job, idiots.
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though. Gonna have to find another way.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
See you there, pal.
Guardrails are forbidden. Guess we're going that way. Pretty sure Palpatine strapped OSHA super early. This red writing on here, and actually the black writing too, is like the Star Wars in-universe alphabet. I think it's called Arabesh, but you can translate this. It is I believe 1-to-1 to English. Whee! Oh, this is cool.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
Approved trash. Just not approved trash.
That's a cool looking droid. I bet people set all kinds of shit on his head and he's not even aware. Cal's hair, I knew a guy in high school, his hair was always perfect. Figured out how when we were having band practice in heavy wind. Guy used so much hairspray, his hair was a solid helmet. Yeah. Yeah, hair like that only exists in video. Oh, fuck you, Cal. Hair like that only exists in video games. Or it should. Alright, looks like we got ropes. Whee! backflippy and everything. Almost looks like a young Conan O'Brien. Luke Skywalker's shitty haircut is more realistic. Far more, yes. I gotta say, like, the atmosphere of a shipbreaker yard is really, really neat. You get a lot of shitholes in Star Wars. Like a galaxy forever at war is gonna have a whole lot of like blasted shitholes and stuff. But this is cool. At least it doesn't have disgusting Jedi rat tail haircut. God, tell me about it. All right, so left trigger is okay. Left trigger is climb things.
To finishing ahead of schedule. I can just about taste the credits. Gonna be a wild night tonight.
One thing I love about Star Wars aesthetic is so lived in. Agreed, yeah. Very much agreed. Where are we going from here? Ah. Oh, fuck. That was a little scary.
Reckless cow.
Good to see you.
You too. Don't get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
No promises. Yeah, definitely not OSHA approved. Dayron, thank you so much for subscribing for 2 months. Very much appreciated. God, this looks really good. This looks so cool. They're already playing real smart with the camera, too. Oh, look! Clone Trooper helmets. Neat. That's a pretty good way to highlight where the player needs to go. Little rats.
Sounds like scrap rats.
Scrap rats.
Creepy. Just passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
That's a nice sequence. I like that. Pretty sure there's no amount of money that compel me to do death money, stuff like that. Always remember, Star Wars is not to be taken at face value, ever. Star Wars is and forever will be rule of cool. Like, the things we do in this game are just insane. They make no sense.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
Like, they're just treating this like another day at the office. No actual human would consent to any of this. But it's cool, so it goes in Star Wars.
Whoa.
Whee! Away from that. Oh. Rule of course is inherent in Star Wars. They're freaking space wizards with laser
How'd you get here?
How'd you get here?
Huh?
That flushing the pipes on the ship is hell to get the rats out. They probably don't care, right? I imagine most of this stuff is just getting melted down. Rats and all. And I can't imagine the Empire is very picky about the amount of biomass left in their metal. Whee! The climbing sections make you physically uncomfortable. God. Okay, I didn't stream it, but when I played the Tomb Raider remake, there is a sequence. Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ! When I played the Tomb Raider remake, there was a climbing sequence in that just, oh my God, dude! Like, I'm afraid of heights. Straight up. This isn't bothering me too much, I think, because it's an enclosed area. That one in Tomb Raider, though. Oh my god. I was so deeply uncomfortable. I really wasn't sure I was gonna make it through it.
Hey, we should get moving. Yep, good looking out.
That's cool, man. The scale of this is so neat. I've never played this game. I've never played the sequel. I have watched people play this game, so I know I know some of the story beats and stuff. But yeah, I never played this myself. Jesus Christ. This whole plan's fucked up. Anyway, those are scrap B1s. Yeah, those are all, that's the old Republic hardware. They're drop ships, they're tanks. I saw an ATST stomping around there in between them too. Let's see, okay, I came from that way. I ran over here, I oohed and awed. We going up? I guess we're going up. I've gotten so distracted by this area, just wandering around looking at stuff. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Hurry, we gotta finish before they start cutting this wing.
After me!
I'm working as fast as I can.
As long as they're Union, it's okay, I guess. I think you don't, like, in Star Wars, you don't always get a real good sense of scale of things. Like, there's a lot of big-ass ships and stuff in Star Wars, but you don't often see people, like, running around next to them or on top of them or something. So one of the things I actually liked about Rise of Skywalker is there's a sequence where they're running around on the outside of a Star Destroyer, and it really kind of helped give it a sense of scale.
The manual override lever below.
You mean like, what, like here?
Got it. Your turn.
Oh. I wonder what the tentacles are part of.
All right, clamp secured.
Whoa.
You okay?
Still here.
Gave me a fright there, pal.
Telling me.
Done.
Hang on. I got this. We're done. Get out up here.
Hard to make the cool miniatures still look real with green screen actors on them.
Come take a look at this.
Hey, we made it.
It's a Jedi fighter. What a score. It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this heap's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory. Those Jedi. Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are, scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Well, listen to me. Find us free like this, could be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me. What was that?
Uh-oh.
Help!
Uh-oh. Oh. Whee! Doink. Doink. Oh, crap.
Bro, you okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Bro, just hang on.
Send me!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro, no!
Whoa!
You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
Watch out, Cal!
Look out! This thing is barely flying. Hold on!
Perfect. No problem. Classic Star Wars landing.
You all right?
Yeah. Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
He looked like the Mad Magazine kid when he was trying to lift that.
What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
No,
trust
but
me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it. There's
Prof,
bounties out on people like
know. I know.
you. Yeah, we're ready.
Shut the fuck up, man.
We need to be careful. Yeah.
I'm fine. My spine is just broken. I like a lot of side characters in the Cal games. I never took much to Cal himself. I think one thing that ends up happening in games like this is the main character ends up being kind of an everyman. Kind of less of a distinct character themselves.
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it's a good direction though.
Cal.
A silent
working with you
protagonist
some time
still talks, yeah.
I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. But this place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on Wars Jedi.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prof.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Cal.
Yeah, I really think these games should treat their protagonists more like RPGs treat their main character. Like, RPG protagonists are allowed to be distinct characters with their own personalities. But a lot of times these third-person action games, they end up making their protagonists a little too generic. Prof was saying bad things about... No, Prof was... The problem is he's saying, like, too much about the Jedi. Like, he seems pretty interested in the Jedi. Oh, this is an interesting sequence. And now he realizes that Cal has Force powers, and he just won't shut up about it. Fan theory is the main character is going to be the older woman. Yeah, I've heard that too. So...
Prof, wait up. Where are you going?
I mean, this has to work eventually, right? I mean, it wouldn't be giving me a button prompt. It wouldn't. Alright, whatever. That's pretty cool. Alright, y'all. Don't say too much about the rest of the game before we even get to it, okay?
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Train has stopped.
Yeah, something's going on.
Everybody up. Identification ready. Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
Routine stormtrooper check. It'll be fine. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be fine. Yep. Those are normal stormtroopers. This is all very normal.
Is this all of them?
Yes, second sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Oh.
We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this, a lightsaber.
Well, that went great. Jedi. I found the Jedi.
What's that? Checking out the disturbance.
Oh, that hurts.
Hold it. Don't move. How'd you get here?
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Hey, you don't need to call this in.
Quiet. This is TK-8190. Repeat, did you say Jedi?
How long can I sit on this?
Copy that. I've got the traitor here.
And that's it. We just hang out for a while. Alright, well, he's looking a little antsy. I guess we're in this.
We're alone now, Jedi.
Well, I'm alone now.
that over the comm? Jedi? Stay sharp. They won't get past us. It's a traitor. Blast him.
That's my left button.
All right. Keep your distance. Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I'm firing. You say so. Don't kill me.
Ow.
I sealed the cargo door.
That's pretty satisfying. I like reach through there. And we. Oh, there we go. Defeat Gargantuan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really likes those.
One way out.
I don't know how the hell you keep your balance doing something like this. I think it's still Dora slow down.
Gotta keep moving.
I chose to rest instead. That's how I prepare. That's how you prepare for death. Rest when you're dead, Stormtrooper. Look alive! I knew it would end like this.
Yeah, on this difficulty level, the parry window is really...
Think you're tough stuff?
Really, really generous. Of course, on objects with blue outline. Aha. Oh, see? Okay. I get it. Wrong button. It's gonna take a while to remember what all these buttons are.
Found you, intruder. The fugitive comes this way. I'm ready for it.
The forest, aka Dead Space Stasis. Stasis in Dead Space are pretty cool. And I really like later in the game when they got meta with it. This is a really cool sequence.
Enemy spotted. Yeah, okay. Someone else attack him! I'll bypass the this outpost.
That was pretty cool. Okay. I don't think the stormtrooper's ready for him. Should have a ton of troopers and guardians random unimportant cargo train. Rule of cool. It would be cool if there were a bunch of dudes to murder on this particular train.
Get to the front, stop the train. Oh no! Need cover. Gotta move in between bursts. Now!
Tiny space squeezed through. Cables must be cut. Yeah, every time a character squeezes between things, it's a loading screen.
Faster!
Let's go faster. Let's go faster.
Here, I'm ready for your training.
Oh! Ooh.
You shot the coupling out.
Okay.
Gotta get down. Ah! Ah!
Aha, okay. Whoa.
No, no, no! Whoa! This is bad.
Understatement of the century. So this is an Uncharted
Only way
game.
is up.
Pretty clear inspiration, I think. I love this shit. This will be fine.
We're here to help!
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Down the gratuitous destiny scenes like Tomb Raider was sliding on his logo. It's a Star Wars game. It must be family friendly. What was that? I can't hear you. I said, and then she gets shot down. Whoop. Oh god. Not going that way. Oh god. Oh Jesus.
He can't match us. Let's take him on.
Huh, that's interesting. They all just kind of forgot to do things. Okay, bye. How's he doing that?
Yes, understood.
Wow, that whole train decided to give up. Just that good.
Now. Train stopped?
Uh-oh. I unironically like the pre-fight awkward lingering you've been doing. It's sometimes really funny in these like tutorial, like these early tutorial levels.
Can't be good.
Whoa!
Somewhere. I recognize that stance. Perhaps you've had some training after all. Who was your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live? Scared, are we?
Evade the attack. Red attacks are unblockable. Quickly recover after being knocked down. Okay.
Very well. You won't dodge the next. You're mine. Better than I thought. Come now, let's end it.
Made a thing happen, chat. I think I made a thing happen by sucking.
Get on board!
Probably patch that up. That's fucking cool. Dude, she was like a xenomorph. That was really cool.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a long day.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Seer Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca, so we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
You too? Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
Oh. So I'm all you've got.
Captain, set a course for Bogdo.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
I mean, after the day he's just had, we need some horse
You gotta move on and
tranquilizers.
live your life. Find your destiny. Calico! You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
This is before Luke Skywalker's time, yes. I think they... So in the intro they were saying, like, how many years has it been? 4 or 5? So I think it's been something like 4 or 5 years since, like, the actual formation of the Empire. So there is no rebellion yet. Second Sister's voice actor also does lose his mom from the Owl House. I thought he was just gonna make some observation about it. Not play a solo.
That's all. I wrote it. Years ago.
White guy with acoustic guitar.
You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the Force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi, but not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
A lot of background information in a hurry.
This is Bogdo. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists?
No.
So, what's the plan? Will you hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
The most Star Wars media takes place before the first movie, since first movie is supposed to be at the end of the Empire. Which one are you talking about exactly?
And I'm looking for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
Got a skill point. Hey, look. No. Oh, they have like color scheme stuff. Cool. Okay. Cool, and he's gonna get some rest. Good luck. Thank you, Deep Thought. Have a good one. First, if you're talking about the original one, A New Hope, that's not the end of the Empire. The Empire, yeah. Yeah, Return of the Jedi is the end of the Empire. So yeah, A New Hope is basically the Rebel Alliance, like you said, getting its first big win. And then Empire Strikes Back is just that, the Empire getting revenge for that and kind of sending the Rebel Alliance scattering. And then they get back together in Return of the Jedi and put an end to the Empire. Okay, that guy is cute. I like that dude. Then the prequel movies are leading up to the formation of the Empire. They're set during the Republic era. And kind of chronicle the Emperor's, how the Emperor came to power, how Darth Vader came to be from Anakin Skywalker. And then the sequel movies are about post-Empire. And all that weird shit. This place is really cool looking. I like it. I also appreciate that we parked just right on the edge. The very edge of this place. That looks neat.
This looks like a safe place to meditate. Just need to focus my mind.
Save points are located throughout Cal's journey. Make sure to interact with and save your progress. Save points are where Cal can rest and spend skill points to acquire new skills. Neat. Earn skill points, learn new skills, open the skill tree to use them. Aha! Cool. Oh God, that's horrifying. Alright. What other stuff are we gonna have? More force, more life, dash strike, leaping slash, powered slow, basic kick, sprint strike, better blocking. Neat, 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 neat. One of the biggest Star Wars comic stories for the old expanded universe got retconned out was basically somehow yeah. Very much so. Wish the sequel movie is a consistent storyline. Rise of Skywalker is not in any way a sequel to Last Jedi. No, unfortunately. They really... He's not very good. Oh my god!
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on.
Did you just slice that? Thanks.
Yeah, Disney needed a plan for the trilogy, and they didn't have one. And that's kind of what screwed everything up. Like, I think The Force Awakens was fine. I think it was perfectly good.
It's the Vault Seer mentioned.
Y'all know I love The Last
must
Jedi.
be waiting there.
I think it's exactly what Star Wars as a whole needed. I think it's great. But then they let themselves backtrack from that pretty hard for Rise of Skywalker. And taken as a trilogy, the movies don't really fit very well together. That is a nice map. That is a really, really nice map. Comic picked up on the idea of clones existing at all from when Luke mentioned the Clone Wars and said Palpatine. Yeah. If y'all are curious about what Naren's talking about, it's this. There was a Dark Horse comic series back in the 90s called Dark Empire, which was supposed to be like the continuation of the Palpatine Empire, and it's it sure is something. Okay. I think I'm good. I love the rug pull Last Jedi gave for Rey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I honestly think The Last Jedi did a lot of very important things for storytelling in Star Wars and took things in a very good direction. And then Rise of Skywalker just scribbled all over that. Dark Empire is the post Return of the Jedi storyline choice till Timothy. Zahn was first, I think. Or at least I read the Zahn trilogy first. I haven't seen the new trilogy except for clips I don't care to. They are very entertaining films.
I sense something over here.
Critters. I sense critters. Also, there's a giant fuck off dude over there. When you're playing how long you be streaming this, do you account for the fact the game itself will create Star Wars tangents every time? No, I didn't. I rather foolishly did not keep that in mind. So we'll have to.
That's a really big bug.
Yep, we're just gonna kind of. All right, fine. You insist. I cut that guy clean in half. Damn. I still have trouble believing Drizzt is an actual name for, like, an important established character. Oh my lord in heaven. Christ was that?
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back.
What is this? The rare ability known as BD1 is busy. So yeah.
No way through here. Guess that's why BD1 warned me. All right, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
Yeah, Cal has psychometry, which isn't a unique Star Wars thing. It's like I mean, kind of like telepathy or telekinesis, a rumored mental ability. I know it from Battle Angel Alita. There's a character that has it in that who uses it in really interesting ways. Judge people on head shake. Psychometry is what you get from eating cooked bananas.
Any ideas?
Dark Empire and the
Get
Zahn
across this
trilogy are
gap
more or less
somehow.
concurrent. Oh, okay. The Zahn trilogy is what got me into like extended universe stuff. So after
Zip
that, I started seeking out more things. I missed some of the Dark Horse stuff. Like there was a Dark Horse series about like the old Republic and like their war with the Sith that I always wanted and never got a hold of.
Whoa!
Oh, that's fun.
How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't?
I can meditate here. Nice. Do you like the idea that Palpatine basically body snatched his apprentice? He must have been so pissed when Anakin burned himself to a crisp. Had to wait for a new follower's fully. I like the lore of the Sith Eternal Emperor. I think is pretty cool. I don't love the way they handled it in Rise of Skywalker, but the concept at least is pretty neat.
I hear you, but there's something over here I want to explore.
Okay. Hang on, BD1. I kind of maybe want to kill myself before we go do our thing. Like you. Okay, like that. Learned about psychometry because of a scene from a movie I can't remember the name of, about a poor guy who tries to rest his face on death from depression. Immediately finds out someone had sex on him before. That's really fun. Oh, this whole Jedi thing doesn't work out. Cal could become a gardener. Oh, that's neat. I should definitely be chopping down all these support struts. It definitely won't go badly. Oh, Lord. Oggdo Bogdo. Oh, God. Ow. Lord heaven. Oh god, I slowed him down at like the worst time. Ah. Give him a hug, it'll be fine. You die, you lose all your XP gains since your last skill point. Damage the enemy kills you or restore your lost XP and refill your life force to their maximum. Interesting, okay. Oggdo Bogdo. The Lucas ass name. Alright, where was that? This way. That's right, this way. You embraced your Jedi-ness? Try it, man. Just jump, kid. An Oggdo Bogdo, that 80s band Danielle knows. Can you just... Oh, you don't even need to chop these things down. You just walk through.
That thing looks like it smells worse than grease does.
It's just mech grease, man. That's rude. Ah, shit. Shit. Shit! I think both times I got myself killed by using slow at the wrong time. I was doing better when I wasn't trying to be clever. Dark Souls 2 Smelter Demon fight here. And then one of these days, I'm gonna miss that jump entirely. That's okay, game. I know the way by now. Oh god. He did the Dark Souls thing where he did 2 in a row. Ate my face. Several times, in fact. Several times. Alright, let's see what else is around here. There'd probably be wisdom in that.
More of this.
What is this place?
Listen. I think I found a new way to have horrible things happen to me.
The Jedi use this place to study the sphere above. I can still feel the excitement.
Okay. Oh, that's the button I should be pushing. Research notes meticulous handcrafted notes on the energy sphere left behind by the researcher on Bogano. Those are the other one. Dead splocks. Okay. Much better. Hope it stays that way. Music's very jaunty.
It's locked.
Careful over there. That doesn't look safe.
Of course, this is exactly
back at the scrapyard.
He always does.
Hold on, BD1. I'm coming.
Jesus Christ, man. Ow. This thing's heads come right off. Not meant to be level music. I think it sounds fine. Also, I don't think it's like the actual original tracks. I think it's stuff inspired by old medical droids over here. Boy is thin. He can fit through there.
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Larder. I lived here for a long time using this larder for storage and provision. A single one of these pots has rupees. Whoops, sorry. Whoops, sorry.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay?
Oh, he hurt himself.
Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay.
Like a little baby.
Well, your scomplink is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Okay, try that.
Fixed up the paint job and everything.
The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
It's slightly tangential. This is why Star Wars feels more like fantasy than sci-fi. It seems futuristic in a 70s way.
That's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out.
Tight fit, but this should work.
Oh, this one. Star Wars has like an excellent soundscape.
Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Like there's something like uniquely pleasing about it. All its special beeps and boops and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm all right.
I got a special cutscene fuck up.
Healing stim. You're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Here, hop on board.
Yay!
So, how'd you get here?
I
Don't
got
remember?
a healing droid.
I've never known a forgetful droid.
Can't argue with that.
This BD's hollow map. That means this. Okay. That's where we were. That's a shortcut.
Hey, a chest. Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies?
Oh, so that's what chests look like. Okay.
Where are you going? Did you find something, BD1?
New emitter acquired. Change lightsaber parts on workbenches throughout the galaxy and on the Mantis. Oh, okay. Custom lightsabers. Just rename the little droid to Estes.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
Beady. Boobly boop. There's that giant thing. Okay, I guess we're going that way. What was that scan?
Oh?
Okay. Tactical guide. Splocks. Attacking large groups enable to contort evasive strikes, but easily kill. Large agile insects usually found in groups known to launch coordinated attacks to overwhelm their prey. Omnivorous use small thin sprite-like wings to hover over terrain. Ah, neat. Oh, I know that guy. Highly aggressive, tremendous speed, powerful stamina, and lightsaber resistant. Formidable abomination. Severed the tongue with a combination of the Force and lightsaber attacks. Interesting. You don't say. Mesoamerican look. So we can go over there. Yes, chef. Rest to restore life and forest. Resting is not required to save your progress. Resting will respawn in. I see. Okay. Life, force, and stim have been restored. Okay.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Okay. Those little echoes I unlocked don't really have a whole lot more context than that. Excuse me.
Run for it!
So I guess the idea is that we're not supposed to fight. We just kind of leave. Slowly walk for it. Oh, there's another one. Boy, I put these things everywhere. Subterranean refuge. Okay. Start playing Atomfall on Game Pass feels like a really tight, streamlined in-sim version of Fallout 4 Stalker. Ah, okay. Pretty neat. What's this place? Well, I see a thingy. I do like thingies. That goes somewhere. Uh-oh. Where are we exactly? Oh, whoops. I accidentally ended up in the place I was supposed to go to. Silly me. Dread, you can stop backseating, thanks.
Another one?
What? I scanned a hidden fish. Parrotfish inhabit large bodies of water, feeding primarily on small algae fragments and other plants. When algae supply grows scarce, many fish die off. The decomposition process raises the acidity of the water, gradually wearing away at the ground below and forming sinkholes. So, okay. This was apparently all fish made then. Where are you going? What's up, man? New terrarium seed acquired. Oh, cool. I can farm stuff, too. Some people hit mission radars because they think it's too easy to tell where the goal is. I think they're necessary to help avoid them. I think... That was a big dude. not coming down here, are you? What scan? Czar. Thrive in rocky, windy habitats where their low stance and adhesive grip provide fast and agile reversal over multiple surfaces. Okay, cool.
See something in there?
Oh no. What have I done? Cal is tripping.
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
So now we got that shitty Padawan rat tail.
Faster, more intensity. Now, reach my position.
Faster, more intense is supposedly like the direction that Lucas would always give when he was directing Star Wars. Like that was it.
I did it.
Everything had to be faster, more
Force is my
intense.
ally.
That's
Just
really
remembering old
funny.
tricks.
So that's why we came back here. Is Lizard related to the Super Metroid jerks that laugh at you for not wall jumping, right? Yes, probably. The Ectotoons or whatever they're called.
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
Okay. Well, now we can do many things, chat. Many things indeed. But not that. Many things, but not that. Here, real quick. Sit and think about what you've done. I can almost have another skill point. Oh, crap. Also crap. Fat finger jump at the wrong time. That'd be cool to do that in real life.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
I've discovered frustration. Can't be that rare in a game like this. Alright. I will take maximum life. at that boy go.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
Okay. I have spent plenty of time in this hole. Time to find another hole to run around in. Oh. Wrong button. This is my hole. It was made for me. Oh. Stuff down there. There's a thing down there. Oh, there's a thing over here. Hey. 81 rummage mode. Every game is a Metroidvania, every game is an RPG. Where is that thing? That thing is there. I would like... Could be a bad idea, but...
What'd you find?
Wait. It's red. I think this is something that I can use another Jedi power to access. But not with my current abilities. Oh boy. All right. Now I'm here. Oh, it's that dude. That dude was peeking down on us. He is very large. Okay, that wasn't quite as smooth as I was hoping, but oh boy. Alright, I don't think that's gonna help very much. Ooh, okay. I could have gone a lot worse.
Someone made camp here. They were excited to discover a giant creature that lives close by. A binog, they called it.
That one, perhaps? That guy right there? He's luring me into a... He did! He lured me into a trap! Oh, boy. Oh, nope. Okay. No, that's fine. We'll go... We'll go around again. It's fine. Despite apparently being a Metroidvania, Symphony of Night is actually an RPG. Oh, I didn't talk about the gaming I've been doing. Been playing a whole bunch more Vampire Survivors, as if that's going to surprise you. I finished Castlevania Revamped. Took me about 2 hours and 45 minutes. I wouldn't recommend it, unfortunately. That game, no, it doesn't feel like a classicvania. It's a Metroidvania. The big problem I had with it is the map is bad. That's what I was afraid of when I started, and by the end of it, it was bad. We tried being faster and more intense. Working on it.
Can you slice this? Yeah, sorry about your scomp link. But standing up to that bog rat, pretty brave.
Okay.
Let's get going, BD1.
Fix this stuff. It got me thinking about map design in Metroidvanias, because I realized I was getting annoyed with it. And I was like, okay, why is this happening? Like, what is the problem? This guy set up a chair specifically to watch this dude. What's up, bud? What's my wave button? So, okay. Think back to Super Metroid, right? Here, let's ponder the map while we speak of maps. Think back to Super Metroid. When you start Super Metroid, there's only one way to go. It is linear. It leads you down to where the morphing ball is. And then on your way back, you passed a bunch of stuff that power will get you into, which gets you bombs. And then bombs open the way to a long linear, mostly linear path. Down through Criteria, into Brinstar, eventually all the way into Norfair, where you get the high jump boots. And by then, once you get the high jump boots, that opens up a bunch of possibilities for you. Then there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can follow up on, and it feels like the game opens up more. Symphony of the Night, same thing. Like, you enter the castle, and your progress through the castle is basically linear all the way until, like, I actually forget if it's the library or until you get to until you try to get into the throne room, and then you discover, oh wait, the stairs are out, I need some way to fly. But then you have the run of the castle, you have more powers, and you have an objective. You need some way to fly. Yeah, same thing with Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight leads you around where you need to go. It's linear until you get enough abilities, and then it opens up. So what Castlevania Revamped does is you play through the main entryway, you get to a boss, you get past that, you get a new power, and then immediately after the power is some door or passage that power does not unlock. So then you go back. You backtrack along the way that you came until you find some branch that power will let you access. And that leads to another area with another boss and another power. And after that power is, you guessed it, another door that power does not unlock. So then you go back the way you came and you search for another branch. And it literally does that the entire game. It does so much of that I started to forget which branches were gated by what power. And it got really tedious by the end. So yeah, if you're not a fan of backtracking... Oh, now I get to scan this. Oh, he's scanning the dude.
That creature seems so at home here.
Tell me about the Binog. Enormous amphimammalian creature found only in Bogano. They can live for thousands of years, only breeding once per lifetime. Due to their scarcity of offspring, very few Binogs are left in the galaxy.
Protector of Bogano. I thought that was you.
Okay, whoop. Well-conceived exploration and challenge presentation is super necessary to make Metroidvania's work. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It is absolutely key. Yeah, apparently these creatures are intergalactic. Okay, so that lets me get that way. You know what? Let's go that way. Let's do it. I think I was going to do that right here. There were other problems with it too, like I didn't end up liking the card system that much because they put some absolutely essential upgrades on the cards. Like, there is one card upgrade that basically grants access to certain areas. So once you get that one, you kind of got to keep it. There's one card upgrade that makes you do, like, real damage, which is important because the weapon progression is really weird.
Racy there? Oh, it's on.
All right, I'll humor you. Go, Cal. Go, Cal. He's trying, man.
We're not finished yet. Okay, he probably would have won.
Okay, that was
probably.
Cute. I like that. I like that. That was very charming. I'll assume that the force farts creatures across planets by making them trip and fall into rifts. I bought blueprints and I might buy Skin Deep. What's the deal with Skin Deep? Like, I've heard people talk about it. I looked at it a little bit. Not enough to really catch on to what's going on there. I know it's an immersive sim, but I don't know what just a cool immersive sim. Okay. I thought there might be something more going on there. Going back to force farts for a second. Star Wars canon has established that there are creatures that can travel naturally through hyperspace. So anything's possible, really.
Something?
Watched someone stream it earlier. It's a type of game I've seen before, but not really sure what you classify it as. Oh, okay. I've seen you can sneak up and then jump on people's backs and crowd them into objects to hurt them and then flush their heads down the toilet so they don't regenerate. What the hell?
Scanning again?
Inscription. The vault is built out of Carnite, a hard stone rich in minerals. Inner walls are decorated with metallic plating. Inscriptions. The glyph doesn't return results in any galactic databank, suggesting the language has been lost in time. Alright. Touch the thing, Cal. Caress it gently. Feel it, Cal. There you go. We have aroused the vault. Promise you're removing pirates from ships piloted by cats. Game seems pretty polished, has a lot of details, kind of action puzzle game. Into the hole.
Amazing.
Well, that was weird. Bigger on the inside. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get my ass kicked in here? Where you going, buddy boy?
What's that?
What's that? Yeah, very arena looking.
You all right, BD?
There was also a save point right outside.
Whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zephyr. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
He said the thing, chat.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet.
Cal, that's so wet.
You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
Guess we're going to Zepho. So that was that, I guess. Acid growing into bilge water, kind of chilly now. Zepho's the Forgotten Marks brother. These are really cool looking. Carvings are really cool. That guy was on Stargate SG-1, no kidding. That's pretty funny. Castlevania Revamp went for 2 hours when it really should have been 1 and the map was good. No, I think if the map had been better, it would have been about as long, but it would have had better flow to it. Probably bother the rest up. Chozo statues. All right.
I think I found what you wanted me to see.
Sounds like you did.
This is so pretty.
We'll be waiting.
Cool, okay. Whee! Oh, fuck. Whoa, that is a really long tongue. Damn it! Did that before. Oh, I probably fucked that. No, I didn't. Oh, God. That first hit kind of turns that shit off. Kinda seemed to forget what he was doing there. Cool.
Huh? What'd you find?
Oh. Oh, I get what they were saying. When he does the long tongue thing, you can slow him down and chop the tongue off. I get it. I'm not very good at thinking on my feet, chat, but if you give me a little while to ponder, I'll get it eventually. The giant frog has become one of the You know, I was thinking about that the other day. What makes Jedi just phase out of existence? Why do some Jedi fade away and other ones just lay there as a corpse? It's an editing trick they do in post. Hope this helps. Who faded away? Well, Obi-Wan, for one. Yoda did.
I'll check it out.
Mysterious skeleton. Structure of these bones suggests a large reptilian creature, and an analysis of elements within the bones date them as old as 1,000 years. 1,000 years. Okay, video game. Surely there has to be some kind of shortcut I can figure here somewhere. There are no sources backing it up. Jedi are more likely to fade away when they're more connected to the Force. Okay, that's a climby bit. I discovered the abandoned workshop. Good evening, Tradon. Good to see you. I recall hearing something that was semi-lost power for a while, but Qui-Gon had found it and showed it was true when he did it. I thought that was the whole Force ghost thing. I thought Qui-Gon was the one who brought back Force ghosting.
Lock tight.
Faded and faded that we saw when they were burning him. They were mostly burning his armor. What's this?
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Dathomir is where Darth Maul originally was from, and also the Night Sisters, if you have any idea who they are. And if you don't, by the end of this game, you will.
Huh?
Fade mural located on Bogdo, not far from the Zepho vault, likely represents a planet, but the artwork is too damaged to make out any specifics. It's green. It's tree-y. Hey! I has a skill point. This superior blocking. I'll do dash strike. Pretty cool. Qui-Gon didn't fade away because he's shit. Rude. You know, maybe Dathomir didn't always suck. Maybe they're rich and elaborate culture. You just can't appreciate it. I mean, Dathomir is pretty spoopy.
Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
Yeah, but we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna go fight another Oggdo Bogdo, whatever they're called. see if we get our redemption arc yet, or not. I think the one we just fought was easier than this one. Ah, shit. I pushed the wrong button. Oh god, he still has my, Yeah, this one's definitely different. Oh, that wasn't... Okay. I guess because I was locked onto him, that didn't work out. Oh, shit. Damn it, I keep doing that at the wrong time. Ah! I'm doing that at the wrong time. That was better. Change. You want to change difficulty? Plays clear level as fuck. It's entirely possible when Zepho went to the when the Zepho went to Dathomir, it could have been nice. I suppose. I don't know much about Dathomir. Yeah. My Ogg got bogged. All right, I can do this though, chat. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about this. It's not like there's a whole lot at stake here. So. Ow! I don't think that was how that was supposed to work. Oh fuck! Ow. That was too much.
I need one.
That was too much.
BD1, stim.
Hey, I did it. First try. Okay, move. We did it, chat.
Where Bogling was killed. Was it trying to defend its family?
Can you pair his butt? Yeah, probably. You probably can, but I didn't. We get it on the first try every time. Celebratory pipe hacking. Okay. Now forget to save. Or jump off of here to my death. Perfect end. I got a lot of XP. we're doing that. Alright, where did you go? This way. Whee! Okay. There place. What is... Okay, that's where I was just fighting. Okay. Cool. Okay. I think we're just heading back to Mantis then. Good thing this boy is so coordinated. What's up?
I'm looking.
I'm looking.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD-1?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD-1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Go! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD-1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Grease. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Ah, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes, a long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Bogano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here. Use the Force.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
The big guy
Okay,
is
no
circling
problem.
outside.
Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? Now, I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
We're in.
Dathomir or Zepho? It's your choice.
Actually, it's chat's choice. Alright, so. Hey, it's Pete.
Just let me know when you want to go.
Okay. Here's the buffet. It actually seems pretty nice. I don't know what those things are. They're kind of slimy looking. Back here. Nice place to meditate. Oh, lightsaber. Well, let's see here. Do blue, green, or I'm gonna do orange. Orange. I like atypical lightsaber colors, chat. So this is all the stuff that I found on the planet. Let's do that. That looks weird. Grandma's candlestick. What's up, Ponzicar? I don't need to meditate right now.
Hey, Grease, what's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy, but you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
I thought you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any.
That's a goddamn pizza oven. So I found Kelpie. Nice. Good.
Seer, can you feel the Force at all?
Yes. But instead of opening up, I push it back down. The exact opposite of what you should do.
Out there, I remembered something about myself before the Purge. It was painful, but like I found a piece of myself.
That's good. You're learning to embrace the Force again.
How can you say that?
Because I know what it means to live without it.
Okay, I'll keep trying. What's our next destination?
You are here. That's interesting. We can go to Dathomir, but the game is like, just go to Zepho. What do you think, chat? You want to go to Zepho, or you want to take a little side trip to Dathomir? If I remember correctly, we will end up on Dathomir eventually anyway. Alright, well, if nobody has any strong inclinations, I think we'll head to Zepho. Oops. What's that? There we go.
Ah, Zepho. My favorite place.
I think he's being sarcastic.
If the Order thing is rebuilt.
Oh, shit.
Do you think any Jedi will come out of hiding?
Oh, look, we're actually moving.
What makes you think there are Jedi hiding?
No, I'm just curious.
Is there someone specific you're thinking of?
Well, growing up, we heard tales of a green, pointy-eared, legendary Jedi Master, and...
Are you talking about Master Yoda? Yes, he is very legendary.
Wait, what? Who? No, I'm talking about Master Yaddle.
The Jedi High Council member?
Yeah, we all have our dreams, okay? Let me have mine.
No problem.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
Oh my god. I had no idea this game was full of so many deep cuts. That's really funny.
Think of a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
Of course, it's under control. It's just a little tricky. Okay, hold on.
Perfect landing.
Huh. Perfect landing. Easy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of
Crazy money.
interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this. Cal, over here. You did good work on Bogdo. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zepho, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zepho, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
Thank you. I like Grease's creature design a lot. He's not that deep a character. Not everybody needs to be, you know? It's fine to have some very straightforward ones.
Good work. Oh, we did it. I hope you're not hurt. What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship, the Manus. Good name, right? Intimidating. Oh, what do you know? You probably never even flown a ship. Maybe I'll teach you one day, when you're done with your Jedi stuff. I'll even give you a discount.
Star Wars rarely goes for deep characters. And again, I mean, Star Wars generally is pretty straightforward. Tends to be very conventional, like, good guys versus bad guys kind of stuff. So, they don't need to be that deep most of the time.
What was in there?
And when they do, you get stuff like Andor. So is this over here, is that a big piece of ship? Because it looks like a big piece of ship. Deepest character is the crater Porkins left on the Death Star. That is a big ass piece of ship. Okay. Well, we didn't end up that way, so good for us. Alright, there's a hangar, and then there's a path up into the hills. Let me go in here. Giant stinking pile of shit. Like most Star Wars characters are either guy, evil guy, or alien glebe glorp sort of in the middle. This is not Dathomir, this is Zepho. You would know Dathomir. It's very red. Extremely red. Okay. I've scanned a box. Turns out, it's a box. Miss when aliens were people in suits. Give me back the suits.
It's locked.
Not happening. Weird alcoves. This is some rock solid cloth right here.
If we see one of those big things, I'm running. Why? We can take down a Jotaz if we stand together. Says you. I'd rather live than try to kill one of those.
There are stormtroopers on this planet.
Oh, all right then. What was in there?
Hang on, we got new BD and we got new poncho. I'll take that. Seems pretty pleased. Blue guy. Don't have a new mantis skin yet. Just have this one, which seems a little ostentatious for our purposes. Calcus is iconic. I know he loses the poncho for the second game. He has a very shuffling gait to the way he walks. He kind of hustles back and forth. I think that's what makes it look so strange. Don't let me interrupt you, buddies. You just enjoy that stormtrooper. You did good there. It's gonna kind of
watch out, BD.
Fuck.
They don't look friendly.
Holy Jesus! What do we got there, bud?
Good job.
Yes. Capable of 2 different attacks. Ugh, that's horrifying. Capable of 2 different attacks will bite or praise heal or lock them down to the leap that cannot be blocked. Opportunistic off the surrounding prey when they are locked down. He had a house he could stir it in his poncho. It's a stormtrooper, BD.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zepho.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working. I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
Nope. Of course, sometimes Star Wars characters can overlap those archetypes, like how Jar Jar is Guy and Gleep Glop, Asma Robot from Episode 3 is Bad Guy. I think there's always a fairly appropriate level of Gleep Glop in Star Wars characters. They Gleep Glop as needed. Oh, Jesus! You little shit! Yeah, Asma Robot. You know exactly who they're talking about, though. Like, there is no question. We could go that way, or we could go this way. General Grievous is kind of a ridiculous design, honestly. Been me and my friend's nickname for Grievous ever watching the Clone Wars cartoon. Grievous is an excellent example of, like, yeah, he's an interesting concept, but not necessarily a good one. Alright, that simplifies things. You know what, before we... Oh, it sounds like they're having fun in there, though. Oh, fuck. Okay, well. That happened.
Someone's down there. Got it. Fire! Taking a shot. I can't hit him.
Ow.
Watch out, he's quick.
Okay, cool. Going in there. Palpatine watched a Gundam once and that came out. Where no, Palpatine didn't make his armor. Grievous was a separatist. So I don't know who made his whole thing. For the Star Wars initiated, General Grievous was basically like a robot, but he wasn't a full droid. He still had a few squishy bits inside. He was basically like a super cyborg, like a brain and some lungs in a robot shell. He unnecessarily blurs the robot Jedi line. He's not a Jedi either. He uses lightsabers, but he's not. He can't use the Force. He just uses them as like trophies. Because he's a robot, he can put them on the end of his arms and spin them like helicopter blades. Yeah, he's a swordsman. He is a cyborg, mostly robot swordsman. For all the sense that makes. Aha! Hang on, I think I know what to do here. Whoop!
Gotcha.
No, I'm not sure that you do. Though you might. There's a bunch of you. Man, when the combat in this works, it feels so good. It's just crazy good. Proper lightsaber use up until then was pretty much just Force users, and he shows up and is better than Jedi use of them. Guess plays in the narrative, all I just don't like. No, I agree with you, honestly. I agree with you. It's like I was saying, like, interesting idea, but just doesn't work all that well.
Take her and go. I'll lead them away.
Buster, no!
Man, I thought that was going to be a meditation spot. I remember Asma Robot so vividly because of seeing the Clone Wars where he steers down Slave One, like he's going to do something cool and immediately starts running away. Him getting owned by the racist stereotype aliens from Episode 1. Don't scan my ass, scan the door.
It's all lies. The Empire just wanted this land.
They were evicted.
Shouldn't have come here.
Instantly dies. Shouldn't have come here. Is instantly killed. I don't mind the basic idea. It probably helps. It's not like every Jedi is necessarily automatically awesome at using a lightsaber. They should do more with that, honestly. They should do more with Jedi who, like... They should do more with Jedi that spurn lightsaber usage for more, like, non-lethal options.
Form up on me.
That guy looks a little tougher than usual.
Catch him. He's too scared.
Yeah, he is.
Faster!
Oh, fuck, I actually parried that guy.
Time to end this.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Need to parry things.
You're doing that!
Oh! Brutal.
Got a scan?
Got a scan?
What'd you find?
Grievous is a Vader prototype and also an extension to battle droid technology, enhancing was potentially interesting. They had those guys in the Acolyte who seemed like they weren't much for using it, right? Oh, I didn't watch the Acolyte. Should have. Well, I still can. I have Disney Plus. In the expanded universe, there's Blast Shuto, the Jedi who only uses Blast. I would like to see that. Okay, that looks like a meditation spot over there. That looks like I can eat myself over here. Whee! Those guys are probably gonna notice me.
Did you see that too? Target spotted.
Ow!
Hey now. What do we find?
New outfit material. Oh, okay. I can be browner. I guess kind of camo looking. Yes. Is that yes? We did it, chat. Success. Where are we anyway? Ah, okay, and that's gonna be a shortcut, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm getting that Dark Souls interconnected brain tickle going. It's nice. Alrighty. I can learn leaping slash. Know that I'm ever actually going to use any of these, frankly. Let's go this way. Get me more force. Better slow ability. Whee! You can scroll right and left force survival. I don't think so. I think, like, the left side is just, like, the force stuff. The right side is more of the survival stuff, and this up the center is the lightsaber stuff. Yeah. I think this is yeah. I assume as we play, all of these, like, empty dots are probably going to be filled in with stuff relating to new powers I get as I go. Only cool Jedi fact I know is that Plo Koon knows how to use lightning without turning you evil. Yeah, that would be neat to see more stuff like that. Creative use of force powers, not just pushing and pulling and stuff. Hey again, guys. I notice you're alive. How nice for you. You gonna do anything about it? Oh god, everybody came back. That was kind of dumb, wasn't it?
Out of the way. Get the Jedi.
Or, you know, don't. As it happens.
Did you lose him? Hey, get him. He'll come for us next.
You saw what happened to your friend and you did it anyway.
We'll get you. It's the Jedi. Get him.
Gentlemen.
I copy you.
Kind of hard to expand on the Force too much without just turning it into do anything magic. You had a lot of problems with that.
Something was in there.
I suppose. Well. I do feel like they're already kind of doing that.
Jedi!
If you know about the world between worlds stuff that they started in Rebels and expanded on in Ahsoka, I think that's kind of worse than expanding Jedi powers to encompass more and more things. What is... Oh. More meditation. Okay, we're here. I guess I can rest, because I'm going forwards, not backwards. Turbine facility. Yeah, oof indeed. Yep, it's an oof. At least it's not my Jedi powers make my beam saber stronger thanks to the ghosts on the battlefield. I mean, I do want to point out that no matter what they say the Force can or can't do, like, Jedi are exactly as powerful as the plot requires them to be. If a Jedi needs to wipe out an entire battalion of war droids without breaking a sweat, they will.
Another one?
If a Jedi needs to get chumped by some dude with a pistol, they
In the
will.
rotation since I left Bogdo, I've uncovered more about the Zepho than I once believed possible.
So if that's going to be the case, they might as well get creative with the powers while they're doing it. That's my stance.
It's
Not
locked
going that
down.
way. Boy, it is dark in here. Time travel Force portals originally tried because Dave Filoni wanted an excuse to not kill Ahsoka off. Yeah. I gotta admit, I liked Ahsoka more when they did less with her. I feel like they kind of made problems for themselves by carrying Ahsoka further and further and further forward in the story. Because then the question becomes, like, where were you during the original trilogy? Where were you during all this important stuff when the fate of the galaxy hung on the shoulders of some impulsive, impetuous kid? Like, if you let Ahsoka die during the early days of the Empire, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, good, there are lights in here. Oh, apparently that just was closed? Huh, okay. Well, I don't know about you, chat, but I like being able to see. Definitely improve this situation. Prequels are hell for that in stories like this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And they really, with Ahsoka especially, they really could not help themselves. Oh, Jesus! Let go. Oh. 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 It's not like you just blow up so. Man, in Rebels, they had a perfect end for her. That's the frustrating part. They wrote a perfect end for Ahsoka, and then went back and undid it. In the same series! Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, Ahsoka was great during the Clone Wars. They did eventually find an excuse for her to not show up in Episode 3. They wrote her into Rebels, which was a questionable decision, but whatever. They also wrote her death into Rebels, and it's like, okay, great. She had her complete story arc. Wonderful. And then they undid it at Rebels. I may have mistimed that. Yeah, I mistimed that. Oh, I may have mistimed that too. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. And that's the wrong button. Okay.
That looks like a problem.
Oh, hi.
Hurry!
Oh, it's got quite a bit of health.
Another one?
I'm just comparing to, oh, there was a Jedi Order 66 didn't get to oh, there was another Gundam in the 1 Year War, and it feels pretty similar. Well, just like I was funning around with in my stream title, at this point, Order 66 feels like a PR stunt or something. Like, it's starting to seem like they missed more Jedi than they actually got. Okay, we're obviously going to be platforming on those. Very, very obviously.
I'm hungry. It's reducing the quality of my posture and aim. Doesn't surprise me. Rations at this posting are terrible. I'm just saying it's not my fault if I miss a target.
We find more Jedi surviving the purges only because they're supposed to be Galactic Order. Presumably there are a lot of them. Or should have been. The survivors are scared and broken because they were not prepared for anything like this. I agree. Like, I don't actually have a problem with it. Other than just, like...
blocking everything.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Someone should catch him.
How did that... Holy shit! Okay, what's going on here? Oh, that guy's a rocket launcher. Oh, that's why. That's a problem. You know what? Just stop doing things for a second. No, 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 no!
It's quitting time.
Well, that one was extra hilarious. Oh, man. Wow, it's actually been a ways. Okay. I know it's late, chat. I'm going to play until I get to the next meditation spot, and then we'll stop. This the way I went? Yes, this is the way I went. Weird actually being able to see.
Oh, all right then. What do we find?
Copper. Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, we found copper. 3 hours later. Fascists really accomplish the things they crow about doing, rely on perception of total power to cow others. True. True. Now, wow. I see. Originally, I ruined the moment that that guy had. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where'd you go? There you are. Shit. Oh my God. What a jerk ass. It felt bad. Oh man, I'm not great at this. Okay. Whee! Do you think, man? Ow.
Can I get some help?
Enemy located. On my way.
Oh no, not off there. Okay, hang on. We're dealing with this guy first. Or not. Oh Christ. I'm having trouble locking on.
No retreating. Stay on.
Shit.
We have to take him down quick. You have to deal with me now, Jedi.
Okay, I froze him while he's reloading. Ah, Jesus. BD stands for Buddy with Drugs.
What'd you find?
Oh, boy. God, I keep hitting the wrong button for these things. Freaks me out. Might be a little high. Might. Okay. Oh, Christ. Okay, that's fine. Please don't fall. God, I know. Yeah. I actually jumped. Making my hands nice and sweaty while I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, here a stormtrooper. Oh, what's this?
Whoa. That's gotta be one of the Zepho.
The statue.
Guess we're on the right track, huh, BD?
It makes me want to wear the poncho I actually have in my closet. I have 2 actually. I am poncho-less. Maybe I should have a poncho. Oh, that's a lot of guys, man.
Can you see that?
This is a fucking hike.
Find an opening. I got this. Enemy here.
Fuck, that's like... That's a grenade.
So fast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scanning again?
Scanning again. Commander, I don't suppose this could be a shortcut, could it? Ooh. I know where we are. I know where we are, chat. Oh. Oh, I love it. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Cool. This will make a fine place to stop for the night. It seems like we didn't get anywhere, but we did. Also, let me do. I know you're gonna joke about this, but let me do one thing real quick, because I am on the absolute cusp of a skill point here, and I just want to go ahead and get it.
I hear you.
Can you guys like get over here or something?
Company
Oh
will
my
not
god, they
quit.
can! Cool!
Hurry, end it!
There we go. Got a twofer. This time, I run out of stuff to get. I'll take spirit blocking. My saber combat is very simple and flailing, so probably best for me to focus on fundamentals. Crew more powerful from murder, as is the Jedi way. Alright. Alright, anyway, chat. That's gonna do it for tonight. We have done it! We have begun our journey with Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order. So, schedule-wise, we got 3 more days of this week. We got tomorrow, we got Wednesday, we got Thursday. Where will that see us taking our boy? I don't know, because I don't remember a whole lot about how this game flows, but hopefully you are enjoying this. I am enjoying this. And never a Sunday was streamed, yes. Put it from your mind, chat. This never happened. It's Monday right now. It is Monday right now. Think of it not as a Sunday stream, but rather a very early Monday stream before the actual Monday stream. Yeah, it's a Monday stream. It's simple, straightforward, fine. So jealous when he touches his hair. Anyway, Power Hours returns on Thursday and Saturday. We're doing April 1995. It'll be great, I'm sure. And then Friday, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling like. I might get saucy and weird and do another one-off Star Wars game. I might do one of our usual Friday features. I don't know, chat. I don't know. You'll find out when you find out. And that's that. And we're gonna get out of here. Let's find somebody to raid. See who's out there. See who's up and about. Not mentions. I'll throw you over to Dama. They are still playing Blueprints. Probably pretty deep into this game at this point. So. Have the Terra screwed with the Analog 64 release? I haven't heard anything to that effect. It shouldn't. I mean, it's already bought and paid for. They should be receiving them. Like, all the manufacturing and stuff should be handled. So yeah, but if there is anything, if it does cause any problems, I'll get an email about it and I'll keep you all informed. So, but as far as I know, we're still on track for July, I think. So yeah. Anyway, chat. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for the first night of Jedi Fallen Order, the first of several, the first of many. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for more of this on Revenge of the Fifth. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.